Good afternoon. How are you today? I can't believe it's already another Thursday, and we've shared our items from our W bag. I've already posted those, but if you send me one now or later, today or tomorrow, I can still post the letter W item. Today, I've got on my Pete the Cat shirt, so I thought I would read us a Pete the Cat book. I don't think I've ever read this book to you before. It's called Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. And the author, the one who writes the words, is Kimberly and James Dean. And the illustrators are the ones who draw the pictures. And the illustrators are also Kimberly and James Dean. Hi, Aiden. Hi, Abby. Aiden, the publisher, is Harper Collins. Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. Pete and the gang had a great day. They'd been at the beach. Surf and sun and tons of fun. That does look like fun. I'd like to go to the beach. But when the sun went down, they didn't want the fun to end. Pete had an idea. See that? See that light bulb? Whenever you see that light bulb above someone's head in a book, it means they got a great idea. So Pete had a great idea. What do you think it was? What could his idea have been? Hey, how about a sleepover? More time for tons of fun. Groovy. Pete's place, let's go. Have you ever had a sleepover at a friend's house? Or maybe you've had a sleepover at your grandma and grandpa's. My grandkids, Aiden and Abby, come to my house to sleep over. Aiden loves it. Abby, not so much. The party was far out, but they knew they could not stay up all night. The gang decided it was time to say goodnight. On went the pajamas and out went the light. Good night, Gus. Good night, Alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Pete was just about to catch some Z's. Do you know what that means, catch some Z's? Catch some Z's means just about to fall asleep. Z's are sleep. Clap, clap, clap. Who did that? Pete asked. It was me, said Grumpy Toad. I don't want to go to bed. I want to clap instead. Pete covered his head. This cool cat needs to go to bed. Good night, Gus. Good night, Alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Time to sleep. Pete tried again to catch some Z's when rat-a-tat-tat. Who did that? Asked Pete. It was me, said Gus the platypus. I don't want to go to bed. I just want to jam instead. That means he wants to play the drums. Pete covered his head. This cool cat needs to go to bed. Time to sleep. Good night, Gus. Good night, Alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Pete closed his eyes to catch some Z's when he heard munch, 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 munch. Pete had a hunch. It was Alligator. He was always up for eating. What could Pete do? All the clapping, rat-a-tat-tatting, and munching was giving him the bedtime blues. Pete had a groovy idea. He got his favorite bedtime story and started to read, first to himself and then to the gang. He's reading Pete the Cat and 10 Little Monsters. Pete noticed it was finally quiet. no more rat-a-tat-tatting, and no more munching. They all settled down, and no one made a sound. Pete yawned and turned off the light. Good night. Sleep tight. Time to catch some Z's. Tomorrow was another day for surfing, sun, and tons of fun. So they all fell asleep, didn't they? They all had fun at their sleepover with Pete the cat. I hope when you go to bed tonight, you don't get the bedtime blues. I hope you can just go right to sleep. All right, I'm going to read a book to you tomorrow. And then I will not read one on Saturday and Sunday. So everybody have a great evening. Bye, I miss you.